Hello, hello, hello. We have been waiting for so long. It has been a long, long journey, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's get into this. This is Married to Medicine, Season 2, The Reunion, Part 1. We've been waiting patiently to get down to our reunion because we figured we would get the answers to all our questions once we got to the reunion. I was surprised to find out that it was actually going to be 2 parts. For whatever reason, I don't know what I was thinking about, but I was really surprised to find out that we were going to actually have 2 parts. So we basically, we did get some things cleared up for the most part. Before we even started, everybody, all the girls were kind of turned up. I noticed that Simone was on some old new shit, and I don't know what has transpired while the show was airing. Well, I mean, I'm on Twitter, so I kind of do know, but, you know, it's just like, I think some old feelings got unbottled, and watching this stuff back has actually started people to, like, okay, you know what? I'm going to let this bitch have it. You know, because there was a lot of backbiting, honest to God, in the confessionals. You know, because they don't see, pardon me, the confessionals, you know, while they're going on. Lisa Nicole, she has some hell of a confessionals, you know, because Lisa Nicole will throw a jab in here and there during a confessional. Heavenly's horrible during confessional. She has a whole lot of shit to say about people. And naturally, you know, our friend, the Hamburglar, she lets folks absolutely have it during confessionals. So I'm wanting to think that a lot of what wasn't heard and wasn't seen has stirred up some different feelings. And this is where we are. But I've never seen Simone like this. Like, I knew right from the beginning there's going to be some shit with Simone, because Simone, she seemed like she really had some shit on her chest that she wanted to get off. So I was interested to see this about my Simone, because, you know, she's pretty peaceful. But she was on some new shit, and I was ready to see what it was really all about. When we go in, first thing I noticed, and I know y'all going to say I'm rude, but that's okay. First thing I noticed when the girls are getting, you know, they were getting dressed, getting their hair and makeup. Mariah has struck out again in the hair department. I don't know what is going on. What is going on? Now, I'm going to take it back because she ain't had the hamburger look. She went with a straight. Her hair was straight. Her makeup was nice for the reunion. She went with this straight hair. First of all, the color's wrong. The color's all wrong. It's too dark. It's too dark. It's this very dark. It's like a big brunette wig, and it's just wrong. And it has this side part. And then she got it swung over one shoulder. Then it looked real nappy when the girl was trying to comb it. And it was wrong. Mariah, use your connections, honey. If you want a long wig, go contact Kim Kimball. Kim Kimball has a real nice long wig with a side part, and it with, you know, it is, that color's wrong though. And Kim and her mother will get the color of that together for you. Call Kim Kimball and get you a wig. Probably get you a good price, because she know you going on Married to Medicine, because everybody knows that you're the executive producer, because you don't let no motherfucker go by without telling them that you're an executive producer. Catch them teas. But anyway, Kim Kimball of LA Hair, y'all sisters in the reality world, honey. Go, if you don't know her, meet her. Get you a deal on that wig. It's a nice wig. She had her niece wear it in a photo shoot, but it's a nice long wig. Kim will hook you up. See, I'm trying to be helpful, not trying to be mean. And also to ask them about your edges, because yeah, you had the wig pulled back and it was cocktail deuce on your head, and girl right there on them edges looked like ground meat, Miss Thing. So, Kim Kimball. Yeah, she'll help you out. And Jazz, because Jazz really gets down doing hair. She the only one on the show that actually really see doing hair. Jazz gets down. Kim Kimball's mom's nice. She's cool. Okay, moving on. So, all the rest of the girls really, they look kind of nice. Toya's hair was just dumb as usual. I get the feeling that Toya does her hair herself. I'm just saying. Anyway, so, of course my quad looked lovely. And y'all know I'm not a big fan of Toya's, but Toya had a very pretty red dress on. It's a very pretty red dress. You did good with that, Toya. That's a pretty dress, and it really looks good on you. I don't like your hair though, but the dress is really, really pretty. Lisa Nicole, girl, you better give runway. She actually got it right, as I know I fuss a lot about Lisa's clothes. And I do because that's what I see, you know. I don't not try to be mean, but it was different. It was a different kind of look, but you do look like you stepped right off the runway, and that was one of her outfits from her line. I like it. I like what it gave, you know, just enough titty, you know, and a lot of leg, and you look good today, Lisa Nicole. I even like the snatched up hair, you know, and she's painted up. She looked really, really good. Yeah, she looked good. But she was turned up too. And I guess it's because, well, I know that there was a comment made about her from Mariah that she was boring. And, you know, some more shit. So I guess she's going to get her chance at Mariah too. So she was a little turned up too. I really think them watching the show back along with us and the confessionals, I think, stirred up some shit for this reunion. But anyway, so we go in. Of course, we start with the business of Mariah and what she said and what she hasn't said. I'm going to give this. You all know I am not a Heavenly fan. But the one thing you can say about Dr. Heavenly, the bitch is not going to lie. If she said it, she's going to stand in it. If it was said to her, she's going to fucking tell on you. And she came out with a whole bunch of shit where it was like, oh no, Mariah, you did lead me to believe this and you led me to believe that. Mariah was guilty as a motherfucker, and all of that shit came out tonight. And she ended up, in my opinion, sitting there looking foolish because she looked just like my kids look. When the lie's been told, I done busted your ass, my shit's broke, or your shit's broke, and you don't have no explanation, and you know there's an ass whooping for you down the line. She had that dumbass look on her face, you know, sitting there. And then, you know, they went on and she was denying everything. Nobody was believing her. Not even Andy. Andy wasn't believing that monkey shit. Then Quad read her for filthy points, baby. She got her so motherfucking thoroughly together and let everybody know she can hire nor fire no one. She has power to say nothing about who works and who don't other than her own motherfucking wig wearing ass. Period. Okay? So that's settled. Last year she supposedly told Toya that she was fired. Toya right on back. Get on, Mariah. Sit your ass down some goddamn where. And like I said, Kim Kimball. And that's basically, there wasn't a whole lot going on, just a lot of clearing up. Then Quad and her, of course we had to hash that whole thing again, which, okay, so now we know that's not going to be fixed. It's at a point where that friendship is done. It's done. Andy's asking, you know what, is there, because of course Mariah apologized. Child, that old half-baked, half-cocked apology, it wasn't nothing but some bullshit. But, you know, Andy asked, well, could y'all be friends? Quad gave him, you know, a politically correct answer. But Quad no good and well, she ain't gonna fuck with Mariah's ass no more. Oh, and then she gave very much up. Wait, I said, oh, Miss Quad, don't you dare. Don't you dare. See, we were laughing, honey, because the shutdown really happened when Mariah was doing denying this, denying that. I was good, Quad, blah, blah, you know, her normal. I was so sick of hearing it. And then Quad brought up, you told her that I dated a drug dealer. No, I didn't. Toya was like, oh yeah, you did. You said this, that, thing, and the other. There was too much information that Toya would never have known unless Mariah told her. And Quad basically came right on out, baby, and let it be known. Yes, I did date a drug dealer, and he was Mariah's cousin, and his name was this. Baby, it was shut down. That was the end of that. Next thing I know, Mariah jumped up and pulled a motherfucking apology from up underneath that goddamn wig. Because, see, now too much of the truth was starting to come out. And she seen the Quad was playing for keeps. I lived, and that whole segment pretty much got shut down at that point. When she figured out Lady Q is done crying. And now she's fucking playing for keeps. And Mariah shut her motherfucking ass up. So we moved on. The next thing I know, of course, the situation about her talking about Lisa Nicole came out. And Lisa Nicole basically let her know, honey, you're not going to talk to me all crazy. If you bring something, baby, I got something for you. And she backed up off of, you know, Lisa Nicole for right now. I believe they're going to get another round going next week. But she backed up off of her, you know, a bit. Because Lisa, you could see all in Lisa's face. She really wasn't having it. Well, let me just say this. Heavenly, of course, you know, she had her cup. Child, you know Miss Heavenly be just as full. Honey, she's tipping that cup and sipping and talking sideways, just as drunk as she could be. I would a bit more want her fucking with my teeth than the bad and the moon. That's a drunk bitch. But anyway, I knew she was getting good and tipsy when they made a comment about the kids. And nobody said anything really bad about Alora. And you seen her starting to get filled up, which is the first time I started to see her really start getting unglued, you know. And it was like, girl, nobody's talking about your daughter. You know, nothing for you to be getting all unglued. I said, that bitch is drunk. That's what's going on. She's drunk. She's about to slip over and start acting like Shoot Lucy. But I said, yeah, she's a little drunk. They better go get her some real coffee. But anyway, so they take everybody backstage, you know, because they went into this whole thing with Toya and Simone. They started going, and Simone was letting it be known, I'm hollering. They're like, stop hollering. No, I'm hollering. I'm a holler all day. She meant that she was going to get her point across. At whatever it took, she was getting her point across. And then they tried to tease her. And, oh, yeah, you know, Jackie ain't taking me in no motherfucking back today. Nobody's going in the back. It is what it is. Bring it. She said some shit about people's feelings get hurt. That's on them. I said, oh, come on, Miss Simone. Let's go. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, baby. See, I love Simone because I know she is kind of peaceful. But I know there's another side to Simone because that baby of hers got some shit for you. You say something sideways to that little boy, I believe that little boy will let you the fuck have it. And he ain't learned that on his own. He looked like her and he act like her. So I know she got some shit under her sleeve. And baby, it was out tonight. And I appreciated it. Because I didn't like the shit. And I'm tired of Toya stirring up that shit about Eugene and her dancing on Eugene. I done seen that footage 92 times. And I don't get anywhere in that footage that Simone is making a play for Eugene. Okay? Eugene's nice and all that. But baby, don't nobody want Grimace. Nobody wants Grimace but you. And you're beating a dead horse. You're trying to be relevant. That's part of some kind of storyline you thought you were going to build at her expense. Because you were trying to make her look like a slut or make her look like a tramp. And she wasn't falling for it. Now, that's how I view it from the beginning till now. And I'm really sick of it. So I know she's sick of it. And, like, seriously, come on. Eugene. Cecil. Why? Why? Joe, Simone's fine with that man she got. She is not trying to make a plea to get Grimace. Trust me, she's not. And Toya knows that. Because if the whole fact of the matter, if Toya felt so disrespected, would her and her husband be going on trips and shit like that with them? If I was dealing with a bitch that I knew would disrespect me and make a play for my man right in front of my face, I wouldn't be going nowhere hanging out with her. I would kind of just stay out of their presence to keep me from introducing that bitch to an ass whooping. So anyway, that's just a bunch of garbage. And Toya tries to pick at Simone because she thinks she can. Well, the old Simone wasn't really having it. They got into it back and forth. Toya was so fancy with herself, she done came all the way up in Simone's room because she was eavesdropping outside. Eavesdroppers never hear nice things. They had just left the set arguing. She busts up in there talking all this shit. They gonna tell Simone something about, I'm not gonna argue back and forth with you in front of your sons, see, because you don't even know how to be a good mother or something. Well, baby, she shouldn't have said that because Simone said, oh, and you do know how to be a good mother? With your broke ass? And she, you know how you hit a nerve? She come back up in there, and then, you know, Toya's always ready to get physical. Like, she wanted to fight Simone. But the only thing was, Simone wasn't backing off. They was getting ready to make it do what it do. And they all got in there. And, you know, it's really at a loss. It would be really at a loss for Simone. Simone could beat her fucking ass. But Simone's the one that got something to lose. Toya ain't got nothing to lose because, as Simone said, she's fucking broke. That bitch ain't got nothing to lose. The best thing that can come out of it, she's going to sue Simone. She's going to sue you. And I seen the other girls from Jackie's office in there. I believe that was the one girl from Jackie's office that was trying to really calm Simone down, you know, and everything. But Quad came in there and got them, you know, broken apart. And she did. She really took care of it real quickly, Quad, was getting Toya's ass up out of here. Because she was totally in violation. She didn't have no business in Simone's room. And Simone told her, this is my room. Don't come in here with no shit. So that's kind of where we ended. Mariah had the nerve to be standing back in the cuff, like, looking like they were ridiculous. Girl, shut up. You're getting your ratings. A hush. You hush. Don't concern yourself with what's going on over in Simone's. Concern yourself with getting yourself a new wig, clown. Anyway, so that was the first part. So we're going to wait patiently, and we're going to go ahead and see what's coming up in the second part. They didn't really mess with Jackie, you know, because they don't really mess with Jackie. Jackie's like the voice of reason. The only real thing that really happened with Jackie is Quad's feelings were a bit hurt, and I could understand because it kind of was disturbing to me too when the footage came out when they were talking about the puppy fashion show and the line, and they were laughing. And they just kept laughing. Simone and Jackie were laughing. And they were put on the spot about it. And Quad was like, yeah, I want to know what was so funny. You know what I mean? As this is 17.4. Let's say that again. $17.4 million industry. So really and truly, what the fuck's the key? But, you know, they said, well, we don't really know. We were laughing. They basically apologized. And, you know, they're friends, so they all moved on. And that was it. But, okay, guys. That's it. I'm not going to keep on dragging on. Because it really wasn't a whole lot that went on. That was it. I think I got it all out. All things that really caught my eye. So, at this point, you can thumbs up or thumbs down this video. And you can follow me on Twitter at SpillItBoy. Ooh. One other thing. Hold it. Andy called Mariah out on her shit about bullying people on Twitter and starting arguments with people on Twitter and sending her goddamn goons. Because you know she got henchmen that will come after you on Twitter. And she tried to deny that too. And there were some other people who were saying no. You know, Lisa Nicole was saying, yeah, she do have people that she'll send her goons on you and all of that on Twitter. Well, I was like a little kid in school because I was raising my hand like, yeah, she got smart, said a couple of things to me on Twitter, you know what I mean? But she tried to deny. Stop denying, Mariah. If you do these things, you do them. Fuck it, it is what it is. Stand in your shit. Stand in your shit. Stop being ridiculous. And the other thing, Lisa Nicole got her together on, and then I'm going. Just say this and then I'm going. Lisa Nicole got Mariah together. Lisa Nicole is high up. She's at the top. She's as far up as far as accolades go in the 5 Links multi-level marketing business. She basically has already told Mariah, she gave Mariah the best piece of advice that there was in business. Stop cramming shit down people's throat. And that was a good piece of business advice because it doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good to always throw your so-called weight around. So you thought Lisa was being facetious and being nasty, but she was trying to give you a good bit of advice. Lisa knows firsthand how to play the multi-level marketing game. And the multi-level marketing game, you can't be too pushy because you turn people off. And people spend money with folks that they like, not bitches that keep letting you know that they're a bitch over and over and over again. So don't fight that. Listen to what she said and keep it moving. Anyway, on that, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You know how that works. Leave me comments. Let me know what you thought. And I will talk to you guys soon. We will be back here. Remember, it's not Sunday. The second part of the reunion is going to be on Thursday. So 4 days from now, guys. And, you know, I'll tweet and all of that and try to make sure I let some people know and leave a couple of reminders. Because when they do that, it kind of throws us off. And I don't want you guys to miss it because I'm going to be on it. So Thursday, we're going to catch the second part of the reunion. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.